Boom, and we are live with another episode of the Brownwater Banter Podcast. My name is Jared Seymour.
My name is Joey Cates.
It is Joey Cates, and we got a good show for you, man. Election Day, November the 5th, as we record this. Feeling a little bit excited, nervous. All the emotions are running through the body right now. But we've got the gentleman from the Butcher on Tucker. We're going to be talking about vets and tailgates. Did I get that right? Vets and tailgates? Okay. It's a cool event that's coming up this weekend. I think Saturday. I got a flyer for it. I'm going to flash on the screen here in just a second. But before we jump into the conversation, we want to thank the people that keep the lights on for us over here at the Brownwater Studio. First, right out of the gate, you probably know who we're going to. Dr. Robbie Williams, right over there at Southern Magnolia Smiles, man. They are located on Washington Avenue in Ocean Springs. 2024 is the year to smile more. So when you're ready to book that appointment, that consultation, and get those pearly whites shining, you can give them a call at 228-215-1202 and tell them that Brownwater Banter sent you. If you find yourself in need for legal representation, Taylor & Cox Law Firm has been practicing law on the Mississippi Gulf Coast for over 30 years. This is our buddy Tyler right here, man. He's been seeing his face plastered all over the billboards around here locally.
It's kind of a big deal.
He's a big deal, and he sponsors the show, and we love it. So they specialize in felonies, misdemeanors, DUI, family law, divorce, child custody, you name it. If you need somebody to fight tooth and nail for you, give Taylor and Cox Law Firm a call at 228-696-0111. And if you're still looking to get back in the gym, man, Forever Young Men and Women's Health, look them up on Facebook. This is Kendrick right here, the owner of Forever Young Men and Women's Health. Book a consultation with them. Let them do some lab work on you. See if you're vitamin deficient. Let them get you back in tip-top shape before you start trying to work out again. Get that motivation back. They specialize in hormone replacement, testosterone replacement for both men and women. So take your lady friend in there and get a consultation and get right back on track and get healthy again. So give them a call at 228-363-6623 and tell them that Brownwater sent you. And then the topic of discussion for tonight outside of the election, we have the Butcher on Tucker. They're inviting you to Vets and Tailgates, which is a public celebration to honor our friends and family who serve or who have served the country. It's going to be the November the 9th, which is this Saturday. Is that correct? From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And the address here is 7812. Is this right? Lamar Pool in Biloxi, Mississippi?
Hometown Lumber.
Okay. I was wondering what that was. Okay, so it's at Hometown Lumber. So there's the official address. If you need to type that into the map app or whatever. Free food, live entertainment, and public restrooms. So I guess that's a good place to start. Yeah, there we go. So once again, thank you guys for making time out of your day on this important election day to come into the Brownwater Studio and talk a little bit of crap with us. But let's start with Vets and Tailgates. So what is it? How to get started?
This is our fourth year doing this event. Each year it has grown and grown and grown. It's fellowship, with other veterans.
Okay.
What we do, we provide a meal, some entertainment. We talk. This year, we're going to host, our Hometown Lumber is going to host, just because we've gotten so much bigger. The parking is an issue,
right.
Restrooms, things like that. So they graciously offered to host it. Biloxi Bounce House,
okay,
Lemon Molar, they're doing door prizes, things like that. So
George Mitchell always helped us with All Jacked Up and Mitchell Towing. They always throw something in there. Oak Springs Lumber.
Okay.
Throw some door prizes in there. Chris Debley put some of his prints in there. And a lot of individuals just throw in $50 or $100 or whatever just to help offset the cost to the Butcher on Tucker and as well as Hometown Lumber that Butcher.
I love it.
A lot of people don't realize that all of y'all are veterans as well. Am I correct?
He's a college veteran.
College veteran.
Oh, sorry. Veteran. Two of them.
His dad was Air Force.
Yeah. So y'all pride yourself on being a veteran owned.
We do. And Jim, this is Jim's event for the year. And Jim usually gets all this stuff together. And it's something that is just near and dear to all of us as a veteran-owned establishment, the Butcher on Tucker. It feels right for us.
How many years have y'all been doing this? You said
4. This is our fourth year.
Dude, time flies when you're having fun.
It does. And y'all were at the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were at 1, 3, and 4.
And 4.
Yeah.
One,
We'll be at
3, and 4.
We'll be at
1, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
We kind of missed 2. I don't know what
I don't know what happened with 2. I don't know.
Probably had. I don't know.
You
We're
guys
always
had something
booked
to
with
do.
something
Yeah, it
silly.
is what it is. But
So what's the backstory for people that are hearing about it the first time? The backstory on why you did it and like who was.
Well, I think a lot of it is veteran suicide.
Okay.
And 22 veterans every day they take their own lives. And it's something that if we can get people together, talk about it, and help them, the ones that need the help,
Right.
It kind of started that way. And just as veterans getting together, bringing people just around to help in that kind of environment. So it really did. The first year went very good. The second year, and it just kept growing and growing.
So you outgrew
We did
your actual storefront
for this.
Yeah, for this event. Yeah.
I think last year we did 350.
Yeah, it's 300 to 400.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
So this year I think
Yeah, it's
we're
a pile.
planning around 450, 500. Just 'cause
Okay.
I mean, it'll be a beautiful day on Saturday.
Right.
So
If
yeah.
we don't get a tropical storm,
Hopefully.
right?
Hopefully.
It'll hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
we got
it'll
we
hold
got a tent.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the Biloxi
Yeah.
Bounce House got us a tent, and
Yeah.
that's where Bob Boyette jumped in this year to add to the. That's where the tailgates come.
The
in. That's
tailgates.
Yeah.
They're gonna
So
bring some trucks out there.
they're gonna
let
bring
the
some
tailgates
trucks.
down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're gonna have it like set up.
Set
Yeah.
up, all new vehicles, some EVs.
Okay.
I think they're doing like special financing
I think
and
that's
stuff
cool.
like that.
That's pretty cool. Like I've never heard of a tailgate party where you didn't have to bring the tailgate.
Yeah,
don't have to
That's-
bring the
that's,
tailgate. Right.
that's ingenuity.
We're providing the
Yeah,
tailgate.
it is.
Sit on somebody else's
Yeah,
truck.
right.
There's been so many times, as a veteran or a military member, when you're on a range, and you're eating, but you're just eating on the back of a random
whatever.
Humvee.
Yeah.
You're just eating and so it just kind of
It feels normal.
Felt right. It felt
So
right.
are y'all doing MREs?
We should though. We should.
I mean,
Just give me all the M&Ms.
it's a missed opportunity.
I'll tell you, jalapeno cheddar cheese. Seen grown men fight.
Listen, we talked
Jeez.
about it on the Neptune. Before we were going live. When the Neptune guys were in here, we were doing the hurricane relief episode. MREs came up, and it reminds me of Katrina. I was not in the military,
Yeah.
but we ate a lot of them during that time, and they were actually not bad.
They're not bad.
The jalapeno
Terrible.
cheese, I still remember that.
It's very good.
It was decent. I mean,
It is.
I could only
I
imagine
think I'm going to pass.
being in a war or like downrange somewhere.
It
Like
is-
that would be a
It's
delicacy, would it not?
amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
What was your
Yeah.
favorite one? Do you remember?
I'll tell you, I like the chili mac. I was a chili mac fan. Turkey a la king. Was the
Okay.
good one.
All right. Was there
Oh,
fist fights really over MREs?
Yeah, like
Seriously?
you take somebody's
Like
yeah.
bartering and then fist fights?
Oh yeah,
Kind of like
Yeah.
jail?
It's
like a honey bun in jail?
Yeah, Raymond knew.
It's all currency.
Yeah, it's all currency.
So it is. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I love the military. Yeah, I tell you, and I miss it. Yeah, every day.
Yeah, really?
I'll tell you, it's the esprit de corps and people. A buddy of mine, the First Sergeant Oliver, Adam Oliver.
Okay.
You ever have that person that just pushes you
Yeah.
to do better?
Yeah.
And
Like I do with Joey.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Same thing. Same
yeah,
thing.
same
Just
thing.
keeping him on track.
Same song, different version.
Right, right,
he
right.
was
right.
such a tactician.
Still haven't done any better.
Hey,
as an infantry guy. He was such a tactician.
okay.
And yeah, he did. He just always pushed me to do better. He was just a great guy.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's that esprit de corps, that camaraderie. You just kind of miss in the civilian world.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
And-
you really do.
You talked about 22 veterans a day. From what I've heard, read, seen, reported, it's
Yeah.
like that's one of the biggest issues that they face when they come back home outside of like PTSD from combat situations is that loss of connection,
Yeah,
loss of
it
purpose,
is.
loss of
No
camaraderie.
support.
And for
system,
me,
right?
because I struggle with mental health, and I'll tell you, the first probably 2 years after you retire, I mean, I did 22 years, so the transition from
Mhm.
Sergeant Jones to Mr. Jones, it takes its toll, because you lose your identity,
Right.
of who you think you were, and things in life that you thought were important that really nobody really cares about,
Right.
And so the transition's a little bit harder. Yeah.
For like you were a 17-year-old, 18-year-old guy when you went,
17.
right? 17.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're like that cohort of people, y'all deal with that at an earlier stage in life than
Very.
probably most, right?
Most,
Yeah.
and It was a hard transition for me. Yeah, and I'll tell you, between Sean and Jim and Nick and the butcher shop, you need something to do with your hands.
Yes.
And that the shop was that, because before that it was Crafty Jack. I mean, I was building shit.
Oh yeah.
Knit sewing.
And so it
Making doors in the tables or wall hangers.
But what it allowed me to do was reshape my identity.
Okay.
Yeah, and it really, and because it's the shop is zero stress. The only stress we put on ourselves is self-induced.
Right, right.
I try to eliminate as much stress as I can. But we move very slow, and it works for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and so far, I mean, it has been a great. We have flourished, and we're truly blessed, to be where we are. But we keep it so simple.
Yeah,
very simple.
It seems it's family atmosphere when you walk in there. Everybody's talking, everybody's hanging out. It's like an old barber
like
shop.
a barber
It
shop.
is. And people sit outside, people saying, and I'll spend 2-3 minutes talking with you, but I'll do the same thing with the next person.
Right.
We don't rush nothing. Everything's sharp. Everything's heavy.
Right.
So, I mean, we're not moving very fast.
That's a bad combination.
It is.
Hurry.
But it does. Yeah. And I'll tell you, we wouldn't be here. Obviously, we have an amazing customer base. Amazing. And I mean, just staff. I mean, it really is. It's like a family.
Right.
Yeah. So we do. We really enjoy it.
Yeah.
We do.
You going back to like the suicide veterans thing too. It's in the camaraderie. We work with Tackle 22. We mentioned on the show every now and again. There with the tournaments that we do. Have you heard of them? Tackle 22.
Yeah.
So the 22 for the 22 veterans a day. The guy started it because he was battling mental health himself and went out on a fishing trip. I hope I'm getting the story right, but he had already kind of made a plan.
Yeah, he was going to be one of the 22.
Right.
Yeah,
and he just went
that.
on a trip and it kind of like snapped him out of it because he loved the fish or whatever. Yeah. And so now he's created this nonprofit and they take for free veterans on a fishing trip, no cost to them, with a veteran is what they try to do. Yeah. That way there's like that, if you want to open up. Versus a civilian who you may not want to open up to. Right. It's a great organization, but it kind of reminds me of like what you're doing here with this event with just getting people out to hang out. That's all it is, right?
That is. And if you want to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. There's so many veterans that come out there. Yeah, it's just very helpful.
I guess that's what like a VFW hall was designed to do, right?
Yeah.
But do people still go to those as much?
I think so.
They do?
Do
you go to
bingo night?
I don't.
You don't play bingo?
I would love to.
Yeah.
I use the one in Gaucher. I would love to go there. I think they have 50-cent draft beer. On Wednesdays.
I'm a lifetime member. I hadn't been in years.
Really?
Yeah. My grandfather bought me a lifetime membership.
Yeah. Okay. These hear like the World War II guys when they were telling their stories.
Yeah. Well, most
going down to VFW because they just, they wanted to be around the guys. No, for sure. But I think that was where that was like maybe their thing. Nobody was talking about mental health.
And
no.
And the 50-cent draft beers didn't hurt either. Well, we threw darts the other night, and they throw darts and everything in there, man. That's fun.
Yeah.
Sweets.
Yeah. Not
Sweets is so fun.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
I love it.
It was great.
I love sweets.
So what are we eating? What are we eating out there?
What do we got?
So pulled pork, mac and cheese.
You can't go wrong with pulled pork, man. You just can't.
Yeah, we got it figured out.
It's hard to beat.
Yeah.
Those briskets, man. I have a hate.
I'll tell you, brisket is merciless.
It's a finicky meat.
It is a very finicky.
Mess it up so quick.
Huh?
Tri-tip.
I don't know. No. I gave up. I got into all that and I gave up.
Tri-tip's a lot easier.
It's so much easier.
Oh, it's easier. Okay. I should try that then.
Yeah, it is.
It's less expensive.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, much less.
My buddy, I'm sure you met Vincent, Salt Pepper Oak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's mastered it. So I'm like, there's no.
He's
I'm not going to eat.
Scientist.
I'm not going to eat that and then like try to do it at my house.
Let's go buy one.
He's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just going to buy one.
Yeah, right.
To watch it when he was on the podcast. I start to finish, he's captivating.
Oh yeah, he's
so good.
He's a persona.
Oh, he is.
And he's crushing it on TikTok.
As
well because he puts on the gown.
I know
the gown.
The apron.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. He might do a gown. I don't know.
Like a gown. Whatever you want to call it.
Now he's got like an Indiana Jones hat.
He owns
He's got a whole thing.
He does.
And he's just chopping up with the customers
He's
and then
killing
talking to the damn thing. The last time I was in a shop, I walked in and he's got such a following now on the lives. Somebody from the UK over in Europe somewhere said, I've got whoever walks in the door next gets a rib plate or something, and like send him the money instantly. And you come here. And they're like, what? And they're like, because they don't understand TikTok and like, is this a joke? Are you pranking me? Like that? It was hilarious.
Some old lady's like, you trying to get my credit card in?
He's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Super cool stuff.
But I'm not doing briskets anymore.
No.
So pulled pork. What else did you say before I?
I think pulled pork, mac and cheese is what we said.
Maybe a vegetable and a roll.
Okay.
Something where you're sitting. You got to be able to eat with one hand on a tailgate.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
You got to be able to eat one hand on
Who
a
was the
tailgate.
genius that came up with the marketing for the trucks with the tailgates and doing all that? Was that you?
That was me.
I can tell. I knew it right out of the gate.
It was.
We tried last year and it didn't succeed.
I think we thought of it 2 weeks in advance.
Okay.
And by the time I was trying to get people on it, they were like, "Oh, you got to type something
It
up.
was
Let
hard
me
to
see
get
a
a dealership.
memorandum." And I
That's how most of our stuff works, though. It's 2 weeks in advance.
I said, "Come on, look, it's right here. I got it, man. I know what I'm doing."
They're like, sir, this is McDonald's. Why did you? I'm sorry. I'm in a hurry.
or whatever. Yeah,
That's
but
good
I'll tell
stuff.
you, we're going to try to put kickball back on.
Okay.
Because Butcher Ontario is very obscure sports we love.
Right.
Yeah. We do.
What about a dart competition?
We thought about it with bowling.
Bowling? I like bowling.
Gaucher has a bowling team.
Okay.
That they want to try to do a fundraiser for.
Okay.
I would love to do that.
That would be cool.
We have a golf team. Butcher Ontario has a golf team.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
legit.
Are y'all good?
Yeah. No.
Semi-professional.
We ain't worth a damn, but we're legit.
We actually won.
How many beers?
We actually
A
won
lot.
the Neptune's their fundraiser golf tournament.
Yeah.
We actually won
Last place.
the worst
Really?
team.
Yeah.
We got rings. We got rings with toilets on.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we have a fishing team also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rick and Sean, Big Sean.
Yeah.
And what I would like, how do we sponsor smallest fish?
Nice.
Yeah, for
I
the
wanna do-
showdown.
I want to do smallest
Smallest
fish.
It had to be smallest
Can't-
legal.
it can't be
legal
Smallest
fish.
legal
Yeah.
fish. I
Legal
think
fish.
Rick said 19 inches, so be a least weight. You win whatever.
She said 14. Yeah, 14. Now for the Bay Rat Bass, you could do a croaker and you could make them suckers guppy.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
way in a guppy.
We want to do
even a
smallest fish.
sheephead.
That's what we want to do.
But you couldn't do like speckled trout or.
What could we do?
Good.
Smallest
She just got limp now too.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they
Really?
got size
Oh, okay.
too.
Did they get what they got?
Yeah.
Smallest
They got
sheephead.
too popular.
Yeah.
That,
Croaker or catfish. Yeah.
Now you do the hard head.
the bay snapper got too popular. They had to shut it down. Look at Nicholas over
Nick,
here.
you
What's
ready
up,
to jump
buddy?
on scene?
Oh, that's not bullet.
You have to get a smaller scale if you want to do smallest fish.
We want to
Yeah,
do smallest fish.
And too, you'd have to say like for croaker, like it'd have to be pole caught though, because people like pulling.
Cast net.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
figure
That's
it
something I want to do.
What was it? Because we said you wanted a steak anyway.
Yeah. Those people want a steak anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. They wanted a steak anyway.
Can we pull up another mic for Nick? Do you have the
He can sit here.
Sit right here.
where?
Here, Dick, come sit right here. Come introduce yourself.
Get on in there.
All right, this is dude chopping it up right here. We got Joey leaving. Nicholas is coming in here.
Joey's co-host.
Joey's taking a break. Yeah, throw them headphones on. Yeah, throw them
Finally.
headphones on. There you go.
Another one of our.
Oh, this show's already doing better right now. Yeah,
Man, it looks better.
yeah, it's way
The
better.
show looks better.
We've increased significantly.
Still smells
So,
like
Nick, you're yeah, I appreciate it, Joey. We'll see you later. You're fired. You're a veteran.
I am.
Yeah, how many years did you tell people about your stuff? I think you've said it on the show.
I did.
before,
Yeah,
but-
did 6 years Army.
Okay.
One tour overseas in Iraq.
Okay.
2007.
Yeah, you did some cool stuff over there, huh?
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
We
You were there.
We did route clearance. We did basically IED sweeping on the roads.
Oh, did you volunteer for that job, or did they
Apparently
just
I
look at you like that's the
did.
guy?
He was an infantry guy.
That's the guy.
Yeah, I'm an infantry
He's
guy. We got.
guy.
Did you ever have to do that?
I
Job?
was an infantry guy.
No, I know, but did you ever have to
route clearing?
You did.
route clearing.
He was a street sweeper.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? Where they run through and you go,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's not. I don't want to do that job.
Just drive, 5 miles an hour down the road.
Yeah.
That looks like a bomb.
Yeah, boom.
That
Let's
shouldn't be
look
there.
at
Now, coming from a guy who wasn't in the military, if you get volunteered for that job, can you just say like, I don't want to do that?
Yeah, sure you can.
How does
Sure.
that? How does that go? How does that go?
I don't
Jack?
know.
You know,
I've
never
seen
tried.
it. I've never seen it. I would like to.
Right. I guess maybe nowadays you could.
Maybe
Who knows?
now.
I don't know.
It's a different
You
army.
get a little card, it's like a
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
holding up a card,
I'm
guys.
not-
I'm tapping out.
Yeah, I'm not doing this anymore, gentlemen.
Stress card.
Yeah, line 3. Represent. That's right, Seth.
Yeah.
Thanks for the comment, my man. But yeah, so we were talking about Jack's brilliant idea. He got tailgates to the vets and tailgates.
Look.
Can you believe that?
He's been trying this for a couple of years. And
Okay.
finally made it happen this
Finally.
year.
Finally.
Was you impressed?
I knew he would do it.
Okay.
You know, we finally got all
Matter
that.
of time.
Yeah. Knew he would do it. We finally got the means to do it this year. Like we got the place to do it. We got everything to do.
Well, he said he didn't wait till 2 weeks out this year.
Yeah,
It helped
this-
out.
this year.
Helped out a
Yeah.
ton.
We had much
They
more
did.
time to plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's your feeling about? We mentioned when we were live. It's election day. What's your gut tell you? It's right now as we record this. It's 6:00 Central Standard Time on election day. So how are you feeling?
Well,
How you feel?
got to make sure Joey owes me $32 and something cents
Oh.
plus mileage.
Yep.
You know, gas.
I'll say it's a solid.
I got to
40.
start conserving my money. I don't know
Right.
what's going to happen.
Right. That's
know?
right. You better make sure you Venmo
Yeah.
him too, because he's sketchy on that kind of stuff. What about y'all over there? I know. Politics is a touchy subject, but how do you feel about?
Everybody buys meat. Everybody buys meat. Everybody buys meat. Yeah.
Wait. Do they though?
They do.
There ain't a certain crowd that
No.
doesn't eat meat. That
Well,
might be a
yeah, I'll
vegan.
yeah.
Might lean a
They
certain
are.
political
We haven't
way.
met them at the shop. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
we haven't
Yeah,
met
okay.
them. They
Well,
still,
that would
they,
make sense.
they still
Sell
come
cheesecakes and
you know
stuff,
they
too.
come canned
Oh.
Gatorade.
Yeah,
you like
canned Gatorade.
You have canned Gatorade?
Canned Gatorade.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah, it takes me back to
I didn't know that
1994,
existed.
and that's what we sell.
You're not
Canned?
lying to me.
No.
I don't think I've ever seen.
Look,
a
I'm
canned
gonna
Gatorade.
bring you. I'm gonna
It's a
bring you
big
some.
hit.
It's a huge
Yeah.
hit. It's a huge hit. Everybody buys it.
I mean, I
Okay.
go in there and hang out and drink Sean's beer sometimes on Saturday.
Every now and then.
Bullshit with the customers. And some people come in and buy 10 or 12 Gatorades.
Yep.
Like,
It is.
I mean, I've just never seen a canned
Yeah.
Gatorade.
I know.
well, you're a little young, but
Yeah.
I never did either.
Back in my
until I saw
day-
it.
I appreciate you calling me that because
Back-
I don't hear that much
feels
anymore.
back in my day, there was canned Gatorade. Of course, there wasn't bottled anything, but
Right.
But it's a huge hit.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
think like
Yeah.
it just hits different.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it kind of like how a Barks in a bottle hits
Same
different?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Or
Like the reverse.
Yeah.
the like bottled Coke.
Yeah,
Same thing.
exactly.
Same
But you're
thing.
saying the can is better
Can is
because
so
they don't have
good.
a bottled Gatorade. You've
They
only got
don't.
plastic.
right.
So I guess it goes plastic can bottle, right? It's
Maybe,
first-
I think
Powder
they're
mix.
I think they're used
powder
to
mix. I
Powder,
had that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tang.
Okay.
And they had like 2 flavors.
Okay. Seth
Yeah.
says the same thing. The canned Gatorade hits
He
different.
comes in and
does.
gets them.
Lemon lime. He stops just to buy one.
Yep.
Just to buy that. Wow.
Drives all the way up there just for one Gatorade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Benjamin, thank you for the comment. CB 99 to 07 and a regular at the butcher shop.
Thank
I know
you.
Benjamin.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
yeah,
Benjamin.
Yeah,
Thank you.
appreciate that. So what's been new at the shop outside of that? We're going to get back to the vets
I
and
think
tailgates,
that's
but
Sean's lane.
let's
Sean's
do
a,
Sean,
Sean's a
bro. Tell
new
us-
lane.
tell
Well, it
us
has
all
been a
about
while
that.
since we've been on here.
It has been.
Say,
It has.
kicking it back
I
early
don't really
this
like
year.
that. We got to fix that.
Rolling Fork was a big one. Went up there. Had a bunch of people up there.
Rolling Fork.
Yeah, please.
Rolling
Do you
Fork.
mind?
Yeah.
Since you quit the show, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Keep going. Keep
No,
going.
you're good. How many people did we feed up there? We cooked 30
450.
butts.
Yeah.
450 ish.
At Rolling Fork.
And then we
yeah.
we brought like 50 or so hamburger patties that we turned over to the Cajun Navy. We got to hung out with them a little bit. Got a picture with them.
Was this this is recent? You're talking about
That
Rolling
was like
Fork?
whenever that tornado
tornado.
came through there.
Okay.
About a year and a half ago or so.
Okay.
Rebuild Rolling Fork.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And
What did they say? Rolling Stone? Who called it Rolling Stone?
Somebody. Somebody.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
But
Yeah.
but y'all recently donated to what I mentioned earlier, the Crew of Neptune, right? With the
Crew of
they went up
Neptune.
to,
30 butts.
Yeah.
North Carolina,
Yeah.
30 butts, 300 something pork chops. Was it 25 pounds of ground beef?
Ground beef.
and then
yeah.
they took that and cooked it up there.
No, well, I
Right?
think that we cooked the butts.
Okay.
Yeah, and then but they took pork chops, ground meat, stuff
Did
like
y'all do
that.
smoked pork chops or just regular?
No,
Just a regular.
regular.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk butts. Not weird. Let's talk. How are we smoking those butts now? Are y'all doing that at the shop?
Yeah,
right.
we do.
What kind of system?
Well,
you
we
got there?
go ahead.
It's a Southern Pride rotisserie smoker, so we could fit 30 at a time. So I mean, you could feed a whole bunch of people
Yeah.
off one batch of cooking butts. I mean, it's about 12, 14 hours of cook.
Okay, that's what I was going. That was my next question. 12, 14 hours of
Yep.
commitment. Who's the committed when they're doing that?
It's all of us.
All of y'all?
It is a
That's-
team event.
That's
Yeah.
the beauty of that Southern Pride. You put
Uh-huh.
them in there, and you can walk away. You set
Yeah.
the temperature.
It's not too much labor. Like we'll put them in before we leave, and then in the morning.
Oh,
they're
okay.
good.
Is it so? It's kind of automated that one.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay,
it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that a stick burner?
No,
Well, it's
propane.
propane over
Propane,
wood.
yeah.
Okay.
So we use pecan. Yeah,
Right.
I like pecan. We tried oak. Oak's just a little. It gives me
Heavy.
heartburn.
Okay.
It gives me.
I
It's,
like
it's
it.
heavy
yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
So we do. We put the logs in. Yeah, and then you just let it go.
Let her rip.
Let it rip.
Chip. Okay.
It don't take a whole lot of like checking on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's always good.
But we do hot food on Thursday. Wings.
Yeah.
We do wings in there. we sell out a lot of times. Yeah, we'll sell out wings.
Your wings when y'all did that special, those things were legit.
They're
They're huge too.
They're huge wings.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will do smoked wings or deep fried wings, and they're small. They're a little bit.
No. These were turkeys, I think y'all.
Yeah, it feels that way.
turkey.
It feels that way. I know.
Just chicken?
Hamburger. I'll tell you, hamburgers have been a huge hit for us.
Yeah, the preformed patties, like
Well,
you're talking
we
about, or
do-
ground meat by itself.
We do like ground ribeye,
Hand pressed.
and we ball a half pound, press it, and we smoke them in the rotisserie. So we can do probably 500 at a time if we wanted to.
Okay.
But they're a huge hit. We do them on Fridays, and we sell out every time.
So you say you smoke them, so they're already cooked when the customer
yeah.
gets them?
Yeah, people
For like Friday lunch.
Friday lunch.
Yeah.
It's a $6 burger. This
$6
time I think
burger.
we're doing ground ribeye, white, sharp cheddar.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Nice.
2 strips of bacon and a little garlic aioli.
Yeah.
$6. We'll probably do about 200. We sell out.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much of your business, just a percentage wise, you think is like cooked food, like restaurant style, if that's the right word, versus
Well, I would say
selling meat?
a big part of it too is catering. That's like where a lot of our like hot food stuff comes from. So we
Okay.
do like the wings on Thursday, lunch on Fridays, but like usually catering, like we stay very, very busy with that. We
Okay.
probably do like 3 to 4 events a week, I would say.
That wasn't part of the business model when you opened, right?
No,
That
it just popped
was
up.
was that a learn on the
It was.
like you were in the trenches and you're like,
Well, it
we should do.
Well, it just made sense.
Right,
It
right,
felt
right.
right.
I'm already here.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, well, we expanded the building and like, hey, look, got the space back here.
We did.
Right.
What do we
What
do?
do we do?
We need
What do we do?
another revenue
Right.
stream, right?
We do, and
Yeah.
it really if you're gonna cook, let's say a brisket, why not start with the best brisket? And,
Mhm.
and if the butcher on Tucker sells the best brisket, why not cook it?
Right.
Yep.
And it just fell into place.
Yeah, I
Goes
like
hand in
it.
hand.
But I think we're doing a food truck. I think we're going to try to get into just as to be able to put the butcher on Tucker fingerprint, in Biloxi, D'Iberville,
The butcher on Tucker in Biloxi.
in Biloxi.
The butcher on Tucker in Ocean
Biloxi.
Springs.
So as far as a food truck, like a drive-in, very old school, very that model
Okay.
of food truck. We're going to try to keep it very simple.
Did you say a drive-in food truck?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, not like a trailer, like one you drive.
No, we want a.
Oh,
like a
I
bread
thought.
truck,
Okay,
yeah,
I thought
like
you
a-
meant like a food truck with a drive-through. I'm like, I've never
No,
seen that.
I know.
That would be
That would be
awesome. You should do
That would be cool.
right?
No.
Hey, that's
I'm gonna
free.
write that down.
I'm not even going to charge you for that.
That's a great idea,
Yeah, I
Jared.
know. They just spew out of me, dude. If you're going to be ignorant, at least spin it around into
Yeah.
something that
At
could
least.
be useful. I don't know.
Very cool.
But yeah, no. So food truck, that's on the horizon.
Looking into it. Yeah. I think
Okay.
that'd be a good thing to do.
All
Get
right.
out there more. And then, but yeah, I would say a good bit of that hot food business comes from catering, like doctor's offices, weddings, whole bunch of stuff like that.
Did y'all actively promote that, or did people just were like, "Hey, y'all sell meat, right? Like, can you cook this shit for me
No,
for this event?"
Really, a whole lot of times, like people were coming in like, hey, can you cook this butt for me? And then we were like, no, we can't. But then we got that smoker and we're like, no, we can't. We could do that. So
People would buy it and then ask you to cook it for them.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty
So we're
wild.
like,
That's kind of.
Is it wild?
And
I mean, not- I don't
we
know.
had a lot of
Like,
stuff.
I don't think of.
People are scared to cook a butt.
Yeah.
They want
yeah.
they want it. But
Right.
It's
Right.
that huge time commitment
Like
too.
like me and Jared are about briskets.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Get down that road. Yeah. I'm like, I'll just
I
buy
cook
it.
the hell out of a butt, but that brisket scares the hell out of me. But
Now, Nick, you were the one that had the butcher experience, right? Prior to the opening of the butcher.
The sensei.
Because of your
Anybody there,
dad,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Right.
He's
Right.
a
right.
sensei.
That's what I'm saying. So that was my question. So, like, how is the dissemination of information and technique? How is that? Who's your best student? How have
Hey,
they
look.
learned?
Yeah.
Look,
Are
these
you
guys-
are you still
at this
walking and
point
go,
now,
Jesus? What's going
no, at this point, they
what
teach-
was I thinking?
They're
Yeah.
basically teaching me things at this point.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I mean,
They
they
you-
do it every day.
They
now.
YouTube passed you up. Is
Yeah,
that what
basically.
happened?
I don't know
They
what
YouTubed
happened,
you.
but yeah.
Yeah, Jack came in there with some new
Well, I
technique.
mean, they're in there every day doing it.
Yeah,
And we a lot of our employees are high school kids.
Right.
High school.
yeah.
Same more in baseball.
Yep.
Yeah,
Represent.
Rock on.
Yeah,
If they got an out of town game, the places.
Yeah, we're a little slower.
we're struggling.
But our philosophy, if I know how to do it, they should know how to do it. Yeah, we don't hoard information.
Okay.
And Morgan, she's
The heartbeat.
she started off as a cashier, didn't want to touch meat. I'll tell you, she is probably one of the best.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, she's a wrangler. Especially for all of us. She kind of brings us in.
Yeah.
It keeps us on track.
Okay.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, you got to have a woman to do that, right?
You do. And at the shop, I mean, as my wife. I mean, I love her. Yeah, but it's different working with your spouse.
Oh, yeah.
It's different working with your spouse. Yeah,
That's where part of that heartburn comes in.
It is.
Oak.
But
Right,
and
right,
yet, when she is the boss, and
Right.
when I'm like, well, what if we try this? And it's her.
Yeah.
It's all her. Yeah, but Morgan does. Morgan keeps us straight. Yeah, she really.
Somebody
does.
walks in there asking, "Hey, I want to order this." Tell Morgan.
Morgan's got it figured out.
Morgan's got it.
Yeah.
Morgan's got it.
Charter Trash said, shout out for all that did help with the Trident Foundation and the North Carolina relief effort this past weekend. He said, you guys rocked. So that's to y'all.
Thank
I
you.
know
Thank
we
you
made a
very much.
donation to him as well. And thanks to you, John, and Charter Trash and all the Neptune guys for taking time out to make the trek, make the journey. And then
It's a hard trip.
Yeah.
It is a hard trip.
Yeah. And then going into a disaster,
Yeah.
right? Like, then,
Which I think we know about.
Yeah, oh, for
we
sure.
We do.
For sure.
Like,
Get it.
we went to Rolling Fork, and I've lived here all 58 years of my life, and I've never seen devastation like Rolling Fork.
okay.
It was mind boggling, and the people were so thankful for the food when we brought a 6x12 enclosed trailer full of bleach and brooms and whatever we could collect as far as donations. And it was, I mean, riding into Rolling Fork, it was mind boggling to me to see the destruction. And I'm sure North Carolina's probably a lot in the same.
That's what it says. You know, we're going to North Carolina. You never expect that a hurricane would have done
Not to hit all the way
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
devastation.
Right.
to
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
North Carolina.
John, yes, he had Charter Trash said, "Did we fire Joey?" Yes, we did, and it was about time. You're
Yes, it
correct. I agree with that. Yeah.
Well, welcome, Nick.
Yeah,
Welcome.
yeah, I appreciate it. Nick said he's the fill-in now. He's going to do it. So yeah, man, that's good to hear. The business has been good. Some different types of stuff y'all are doing. What else has been going on? You got the catering stuff, right? And then you said high school kids with knives.
Yeah, they're so good though.
They're
Really?
good. They got to figure it out.
They
got
are
a whole
so
class.
good. I'm just, if you just empower them, and show them what right looks like, they'll do
Right.
anything.
They're like a sponge.
They are. They're a sponge.
Okay, all right.
Some of them.
Some of them are a little slower. Than
Yeah,
others.
yeah.
But they got it.
You mentioned though, y'all did the class right with
We had
Matt?
a whole.
Oh yeah, that guy's amazing.
Yeah, he's the man.
I'm
He's the
talking
man.
detail, and I thank him
Knife guru.
for being so professional.
Oh no, he
With us because we were. I mean, we have like 20 of us.
There was a lot.
There was a lot, and for him to kind of hold on to all of us, and still keep us on track as far as his lesson plan.
Right.
He did an amazing job.
Yeah, he takes chefery.
He does.
He takes it serious.
No
Which I
shit.
admire.
And his knives. You know, I mean,
He does.
He comes over to my house, and I've got the one like y'all have got. What's the electric sharpener thing?
Oh, I know what you're
I forget. No, the electric one, the belt fed.
The belt fell.
Yeah.
Whatever that.
Work sharp. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Work sharp.
that's it.
Yeah, I've got that whole thing. I've used it twice. And I was like, I don't like it. And he comes over and he's like, got this $14 Amazon damn knife sharpener.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
and he's back and forth. And I'm like, watching. I'm like, how are you doing that? Hands me my knife. It's like razor blade
crazy.
sharp.
He
And
certainly
then
makes it look easy.
he does.
He
And then
does.
I grab it with a different knife and I'm like super slow. And I'm like, look, you still can't cut bread
Yeah.
with it. I was like, it won't do anything. But yeah, he
He's
knows what
good.
he's doing. How did that class go? We wanted to come live stream it, film it for you guys, but we had something that I think we had another episode booked already the day that y'all did that, if I remember right, because he and I were in communication about coming. out to
It was
do that.
great. I call it the showroom floor at the butcher shop.
Okay.
The beautiful lighting.
It is. It's beautiful.
Well, I mean, we pushed everything back, pulled tables, and like I said, there was probably 20 of us. He went over just basic how to hold a knife.
Mhm.
I mean, just the most basic
carry a
things,
knife,
how to carry
Yeah. It's,
into sharpening, honing, how to stuff that we don't do as far as vegetables, but how to like really chop vegetables like really fast. It just looks super cool,
Yeah.
and it was just a really cool class.
I learned a technique on vegetables where you buy the slicer and you just use that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that works pretty good too.
That's more my speed.
they're
dude.
great.
Yeah, I just do
Great.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Go to the produce section where you can buy them
Already diced up.
already
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Already done.
The Holy Trinity already in the cup.
That's right.
Yeah, that's cheap. But Joey, since you're not doing anything over there, you're on company time right now. Could you look up some election results for us and see how much we need to drink over here? See what it's looking like. You got
It's still
Yeah,
early.
yeah, he said he doesn't
What
work.
time is
He
it?
doesn't work here anymore.
Yeah.
It's right now it's 6:10. So
But
Barry.
Raven and Rose. I want to say hey to Barry.
yeah, go ahead.
Barry, Raven and Rose, my tattoo artist.
Yeah.
The guy is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you get a chance, go see Barry. Raven
Ray,
and Rose.
show him the flash that camera.
Hold on,
There you
I
go,
can't
right
see
there.
it. Yeah.
That's it, right there. So that's
Frankenstein.
that's Frankenstein.
Ink in the Coast, the large black and white
Okay.
competition. Yeah, guy's great.
Yeah, I
guy's
love it.
great.
I love it.
Super cool guy. Super
Yeah.
cool guy.
When'd you get it? This past weekend. That was what, 2 weekends ago?
About
3 weeks.
2 weeks.
Coliseum this year,
At
wasn't
the
it?
Coliseum.
Yeah. I
Man,
love
it was, but it was my first time being I call myself an arm model.
Sure.
Right,
You know?
right.
Well, like Jackson Jones.
Yeah.
And I go up to the stage.
I'm pretty.
Never showed his face.
It was
Never
so,
showed his face.
They had a
It was-
bag over his head.
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
so
for sure,
fun.
for sure.
It was such a, but I mean, 8 hours is a marathon.
It is.
Yeah.
dude.
So when he took a break, I took a break. I bring some water, some
Snack
cashew.
on. Yeah.
But man, just the atmosphere was super fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was my first time.
Did you listen to music or did you? Just
I did.
go
No,
stone
no.
cold?
I'll tell you. They had some band, overly loud.
Okay.
Crazy. Yeah, I just put my headphones in. Yeah, I
Okay.
listened to the new Linkin Park album.
Did you like it?
Just loved it.
Do you?
Loved it. I loved
Okay,
it.
I'm
I
on
thought it was
Female
great.
lead singer.
Yeah.
With the girl, I like the girl. I like the girl.
I do. I haven't listened to the whole record yet. How many songs are out? I've only heard two.
I think 2, maybe 3.
Okay.
But I like them.
Yeah.
I like
They're-
them.
It's the new stuff. You don't know it's different. I mean, she's going back
It's-
singing the old stuff. That's
Yeah.
that's where it's going to be the problem.
Yeah, she did that whenever they debuted her. They played a concert where they just kind of like booked it, let people come in and didn't tell them
Yeah.
what they were doing, which I think people kind of
Oh.
knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, she sang the older stuff. I mean, kudos to her, and I like it that it's a girl. Like that's cool too. But like, then I go.
Is
I go
there a
listen to
difference?
I
Yes.
listen to Chester, and I'm just like, oh,
I know.
Come
I know.
on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
But no, the band was just overly loud.
But who
so
cares what I think? I'm glad they're out there back playing. Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, you know what they say about opinions. You know, Joey is. one.
Guitar.
Oh, that's another thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which
We're missing our guitar night
I
tonight.
know we're supposed to practice tonight.
Tuesday night is our guitar night.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't been invited, so I mean,
I know,
I've
but
heard-
look,
not there
we're bringing
yet.
it to you.
Okay.
We're not
Look,
there yet.
Look, when we get somewhat good,
right.
yeah, we're coming to you.
Okay, I got a whole
We're
room.
coming to, I
set
know.
up.
I
Yeah,
know.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Rumor has it.
Yeah. Rumor has
Yeah.
it. We're supposed to be. What were we going to be? The
Tucker Road Troubadours.
no. Well, that's good. I like that. The
It's catchy.
it wasn't the Flamin' Tellies, was it? It was something Telly related. I can't remember.
We probably drank when we came up with
We
that.
did. We
Yeah.
definitely did. We'll work on the name, but like, what kind of guitar are you looking to get? Are you going to get electric?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying,
look,
Telecaster.
I'm struggling with
Just learning G. Like,
just going back and forth.
okay.
But
We all start.
But I tell you, I can
You
feel
got a birthday coming up.
it's
Yeah.
coming. It's coming.
We'll sing you happy birthday.
I know.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, we're getting happy
Yeah,
birthday down.
Nick was supposed to get his Telecaster. He didn't get it. Yeah,
I know.
so I'm kind of
Yeah,
pissed
I know.
off about that.
He's
Coming.
done
I
it.
did buy some sweet Saints tickets to a game that's
Yeah.
Instead of the guitar. Yeah, that's what happened. That's life. That's
Opportunity.
life right there. Huh? I can
They
feel.
are.
You're a Bucks fan.
Yeah.
So I know you didn't make that
And,
decision.
do you not like Baker Mayfield?
Uh,
He's
like
so
Baker
likable.
I mean, yeah, like as a person.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess.
just he just seems like a cool guy.
Yeah,
Like you'd
but I
want to
still
hang out with
I
him.
want him to lose all the time. but-
Yeah. I mean, I've never been a Bucks fan either, though.
No, I'm nobody's
No,
a real
nobody
Bucks
except
fan.
Nick.
Yeah, Nick and stupid Corey Redcap. I don't want to be in that group of people. I don't know.
How are the Saints doing this year, by the way?
No, we're terrible.
Yeah.
We are trash. I mean, right here, you can look at it, but still way cooler in New Orleans than it is Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Even though I've never been to Tampa Bay and I have no comparison.
I don't
know.
Sounded good.
It sounded good. It sounded good to me. Joey, no update. So seriously, we don't know what we're doing. I hope everybody went and voted today. Well, I'm just saying, they do a forecast. Did everybody around here make it today?
Mississippi went Republican
Yeah, we
Bam.
weren't-
Yes.
yeah. Everybody did
Yes.
civic duty. Okay,
Everybody.
all right. Joey got
this
in there
morning
too.
at
Early.
Yeah.
I did the absentee thing for the first time, and that
How
was
did it work?
I think it bit me
You're
in the
supposed to be
ass.
like absentee when you're not going to be here.
Well, what happened was is
I think you're here.
Is that fraud?
no, it's not.
I'm
Out of
really-
town.
Where's the line?
out of town and 7A to 7P, and I fall in the 7A to 7P category. I didn't know how that would play out. Like work. You don't
Work.
Oh yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. You like
You
your
don't
real
know.
job, I get.
Yeah. Not this. Yeah, no,
yeah,
it's a hobby. Yeah, no. So I did, and I think I've heard that it took me longer to vote than everybody else today.
You went down to the courthouse and did it?
Yeah, in Pascagoula, drove all the
I
way
was
up.
about to say, I work in that courthouse,
Oh yeah,
and there was a line for weeks.
Yeah.
Like for 2 weeks straight.
really?
It was
yeah.
just nonstop line.
I was
in and out.
People were there for hours.
Yeah, I was so worried that I was going to get hosed up and then today and not be able to get down there. So I did
Yeah.
it. But yeah, I think it cost me time like a lot. So anyway,
Trump won Indiana, Kentucky. Kamala's got Vermont.
Joey's saying Trump won Indiana and Kentucky and
Kamala's got Vermont.
Kamala's got Vermont. Okay, nobody cares about Vermont.
What goes on up there?
What do you think about Pennsylvania?
I'm not as mad at. I mean, I don't like it. I don't know where they're going to go, which way they're headed. But I'm upset with Georgia. I don't understand what are they doing over there.
don't know.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, when you got
Are you in the South or you not?
60% of your population lives in one city.
One city. That's
Yeah.
true too. Yeah,
I think the population of Atlanta is more than the entire state of Mississippi.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
We're a small state though.
It's all right though.
Doesn't matter.
We're big in stature.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
have,
we are.
we have the biggest
The
river.
mighty Mississippi.
Yeah, we have the biggest
a whole
river.
river. Is that like a because we're the most
Show me the
obese state?
Georgia river.
I'm not sure what you're saying there.
Yeah. Show me a Georgia
We have
river.
the highest obesity rate in the country.
It's none of your business, Nick.
You have to bring
We
that up.
also have the lowest economy too, I think,
Yes.
or one of the lowest.
One of-
Highest.
That's like food
Never mind.
tax. Why
Right.
do we pay a food tax here?
They tried to get. Didn't they? Somebody mention like trying to get rid of that? I don't know.
I don't know.
At what
why.
level of the game that law is at? Like, is that a state law? Is
I
it-
think it's a state
State
law
county?
because most states don't. There is no tax on food.
Well, they were talking about now with the lottery that we were going to get rid of income tax. I haven't seen that happen
Yeah,
yet.
that's
Yeah.
it's
Still
been
waiting on
proposed.
that.
It's been proposed. It'll be proposed again this year.
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
Maybe
For the
eventually.
next 10
I think
anyway.
they said they had a 5-year plan to get rid of it.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. I wonder if they fixed that ballot initiative yet. That's another one of the things I wanted to ask somebody about whenever we get them in here. Another state legislator guy. You know, they got rid of it after the marijuana debacle.
Yeah.
They just
Let it
doesn't
go.
exist anymore. Yeah, we're going to fix it.
Mm.
I don't know. We'll see. But no, man, what a great event, Vets and Tailgates. Is there anything that we didn't touch on with that yet? We covered it. I mean, let's go over the place one more time before we spin around here.
Oh, Hometown Lumber.
Okay. Biloxi.
Just north of the interstate, exit 50.
Yeah. I got the flyer. Let me
West
pull that up.
side,
Let me
yeah.
pull that up.
Yeah, west side.
Northwest
Mouse
corner.
side.
Everybody's passed it a million times.
Yeah.
You know, for
Yeah.
20 years, 30 years.
You show up, you gotta have an ID. What do y'all doing?
No, and I'll tell you again, it's Kara that's
Honor
usually
system.
every veteran eats for free. Now, if you bring your spouse, odds are my wife Kara is going to give you a ticket, and everybody's probably going to eat free.
Right.
It just doesn't matter. Yeah, but no, I mean, if you would like to donate to the cause,
Right.
Yeah, that's great. But most of the time, everybody gets a free plate.
Okay. I like it. It looking good so far as like response. Have y'all heard, it's not a registered event, right? You just show up.
You
so
show
don't
up.
really know. Yeah.
It's like tomorrow we're doing ground meat on sale. We open at 10.
Okay.
I don't know how many people are going to be there. Yeah, last time
A lot.
when the door opened,
Yeah.
it didn't close all day. I mean, the line is long. Most people wait about 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
We're very efficient with ground
Right.
meat. But just really good ground meat for $3.99 is a great deal.
Under this administration,
It's a great deal.
food prices have went up.
It's a great
Right.
deal.
Have we let on yet to let everybody know which way we lean?
I don't know. Have we?
I don't know. I don't know if you can't tell what white, bald-headed guys in this room what they were doing.
Nothing.
Right, exactly.
Nothing.
But no, so yeah, those have been big days for y'all. The like you mentioned earlier,
Ground
that's your
meat.
biggest seller.
Well, no.
No?
Boneless ribeye is king.
Right, it's
We
the
sell
great-
more boneless ribeye.
That's the
than
best cut of meat that
But-
exists, right?
I'll say that, then filet, then ground
Yeah,
beef.
yeah.
Somewhere in that order.
What did you say?
What?
What's the best cut of meat?
That's the
boneless ribeye.
ribeye.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
But it's our number one seller. I mean, it's just really good ribeye.
Yeah.
Smoked pork chop.
I just
That's up there, too.
We do a lot of smoked pork chops.
I always remember like being a kid and like hearing like T-bone. Like that was like
Yeah, T-bone.
rich people ate T-bones. You know, like, you can afford a T-bone.
That is our least selling steak.
It tastes like shit. T-bones are not good.
I love a good T-bone.
Well,
yeah, but it's got to be cut a certain way. Yeah, as far as thickness wise, and we sell a lot of them, but we sell more of the porterhouse side. Yeah, with the big fillet in.
Yeah, well, that's just
Yeah,
the fillet that's still hanging on. To the
It's
bone,
just
right?
hanging
I
on
don't
for
know.
dear life.
Hanging on.
It's
Get me
there.
away from this other shitty piece of meat.
But back in the day, me and Dad are gonna get me a T-bone.
Yeah, T-bone, bro.
Yeah.
We were rich if you
Yeah,
had a
you
T-bone.
were rich if you got a
God, I'm
T-bone.
glad we're not poor. We had a T-bone. You know, that's how it's like.
T-bones
Then you
today.
get older, I'm like, throw that in the
man.
trash. New York strip, it's awful.
No,
I don't like them. I'm not trying to ruin y'all's
strip,
business. I'm not saying y'all's are.
No,
I'm
I
saying,
know.
like,
Yeah,
just that cut of meat.
People just expect if you're going to buy a ribeye, you want a really good ribeye.
Y'all have a great ribeye.
and so that's what we serve.
Yeah.
It's just a really good ribeye.
It's like one click away from bacon.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like the fatty part.
It's
You know what
right
I'm saying?
there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Bacon wrap ribeye is good too.
Bacon wrap
I've done that
ribeye.
before.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, we experiment.
Okay.
Yeah, some are huge hits. These big pans. I try to do meatloafs.
I love meatloaf, dude.
and I love
hard
a
to
good
beat.
meatloaf.
It is hard to beat.
And some we donate a lot. Home of Grace, Lord is my help.
Okay.
Loaves and fish.
Right.
And
Many other. I mean,
there's so
homeless.
many. There's so many.
I bet people hit y'all up a lot, right?
Well, a lot of people hit us up, but it's very few that we go to say, I know you need something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't if we're Christian or Bible or
Right.
but Matthew 4:4
Okay.
is man cannot survive on bread alone.
Right. You got to have a steak.
So
T-bone. He's probably talking about a
T-bone.
T-bone.
He's probably talking about a T-bone.
If I had to guess.
So in that sense, I do. We try to help who we can.
Yeah.
Through that. But a lot of it is sometimes I'll experiment with stuff. And sometimes it may not be the best 20 meatloaves.
I don't know. I bet it was. I bet
But they are good.
Yeah.
But we set the bar high.
Yeah, and y'all do what now too? Like you've got like desserts in there. You got whatever that.
Cheesecakes.
Who's doing
Cotton
the?
blues?
Who's
Cotton blues,
what is that?
cheesecake.
Yeah, no. But the who's doing that damn smoked pimento cheese? Like who is like
that's,
what?
Who is that?
Quality.
Well, that's quality. But then we get
Quality.
Is it
taste tuna-
quality?
taste
We
tuna
get
dip,
Tay's
too.
tuna dip.
Okay,
Yeah,
both of
that's
those
good.
I've had.
So
but
good.
That quality pimento cheese is good.
It's
I'm
very
sorry.
good.
I like it.
Smoked
That's my
quality.
favorite one of those.
Yeah.
tuna dips
They should
make.
not lie about fish.
Jim's
but-
mom.
Put that on a burger. Honestly, you put that stuff on a burger. It's
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
amazing.
super
we done
good.
a pimento
I haven't done
cheeseburger.
that. I have not done that.
That's very
It
good.
sounds like a challenge.
Jim's mom, Miss Nancy, does
Uh-huh.
the best pimento cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
It is.
Small batch.
I've
though.
always liked that stuff.
I love pimento cheese.
I've never been a pimento cheese fan, but
I
I
don't
can
know
dig
how.
on hers. And
Really?
It's
yeah, I'll
good.
make a burger and put some on it, or make a grilled cheese. With some
I can remember
pimento cheese.
like that was always like at weddings, right? The little
little
cheese,
sandwiches.
little triangles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that pimento
Yeah.
Give
cheese.
me that
And
pimento.
there'd always be plenty of them.
What about
Yeah.
deviled eggs? You like deviled eggs?
Come on now. Are you
I can't
serious?
eat deviled eggs.
Not me, man.
No,
Not
I can't
me.
do it.
No.
I don't like the
Like-
concept of it.
I don't.
I
I don't
thought you were American.
I don't like the
Not like-
smell.
Do you
I
eat
don't like.
hard-boiled eggs?
Right.
No, I don't like
Okay,
it.
so that's just it. So it's the hard-boiled egg part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Do you like scrambled eggs?
I love scrambled.
Okay.
eggs. Well, I like
I was
over
gonna-
easy.
I was gonna ask
I
you
like,
to leave.
I like over easy.
Yeah.
Over easy?
But I saw some on Facebook today or yesterday, and it said, "I'll take 3 scrambled eggs, but give me 30 deviled eggs."
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like-
Yeah. I don't know. I
I'm
like
saying,
them.
well, I can eat them suckers till they come out.
Yeah, I mean, I burp them up, but I don't care. It's worth it.
No, no.
So worth it. What other kind of foods do you not like? That's
I
you
don't
eat
like
hot
liver.
dogs.
We don't sell liver
Okay.
because I don't like liver.
Yeah, I'm not.
because I don't like liver.
Are you into that?
I love liver.
I've had it
honestly,
before,
no.
like liver and onions, right?
Yeah,
I guess
I
gravy,
enjoy
brown
it.
gravy.
It's got to be cooked, yeah, in a gravy.
Doesn't sound
but
appetizing
It
at all.
It's not my
Yeah.
favorite, but
Uh-huh.
you know,
I would
We're not
like to
talking
try
about
some of
chicken,
Nick's liver because I've never been a liver fan.
Uh.
My mother-in-law made some one time. It was really good. Yeah, and I think Nick could do a good job.
Probably. Joey yelled off camera. You said chicken gizzards, Joey?
chicken, the liver
Yeah, and
better.
and what is it,
Everybody knows chicken liver
Is it
better. than gizzard.
Cajun's chicken livers, right?
Oh, at Cajuns?
Yeah,
Oh,
fried.
they're good.
No.
Do you eat that
Yeah, I
liver?
like
I
those. I
love-
like
Okay,
those.
so
I
you
like
do.
those.
Yeah.
I like those.
Twisted. They do them up there at the restaurant right there at in
Big Daddy's
In Latimer.
Cafe.
Big Daddy's.
Yep.
Big Daddy's.
I haven't been there yet.
Oh,
That's good.
look,
Yeah,
look,
that's
Big
good.
Daddy's.
I've heard it's
Dennis
Great
Adams.
chicken, fried chicken.
Great guy.
Yeah, we got to get him on the show.
Oh man,
Yeah.
he processes deer and
Yeah.
he makes hog head
And he-
cheese,
In-house,
which is
yeah.
by
The
far
best.
the best hog
It
head
is.
cheese.
And all of Latimer's known that for years.
People-
He makes the best hog head
Okay.
cheese.
People come
My
in the
grandma
shop,
would make it for us. You know, she makes a good one too, but I'd love to try it.
Oh
Hell
man,
yeah.
look, Dennis is so good.
Yeah.
So good.
He's got it figured out for sure.
He does.
Okay.
He does. But he's got a cool little diner.
Yeah.
He's got a cool diner.
Chicken
Yeah,
livers
check
there,
him
though,
out.
Joey. I don't know if he does gizzards because livers are better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say so.
It's 6:25. If you're watching on live, man, I hope you went out and voted. You still got 30 minutes if you haven't. So jump in the truck, jump in the car, and fly down there and get your vote in. It's super important. Today's it's a big election.
It is big. So what have you been doing?
Me,
Yeah, what's something new?
Nothing.
What has Brownwater done?
Nothing.
just
new?
I mean, carrying Joey on my shoulders. You know, that's a
That's
full time
hard.
gig.
That's hard.
No, we just came off of Peter Anderson. That was last weekend. We were down there the whole entire weekend. Did really well. It was busy down there, which was good. It was a little warm, but no rain.
It was
or
hot
anything.
on Saturday. It was
hot, yeah.
crazy hot.
But people came out and they were spending and buying, and we moved a lot of T-shirts. So that
Yeah.
was really cool. Weekend before that, what did we have?
What'd you do the weekend before that?
I'm trying. I can't. Like I was on a cruise. No,
No.
I went out of town. I was in Key West. Yeah, we did like bang bang on a vacation, like back to back. Was planned
That's
poorly.
cool.
But anyway, that was
Yeah.
fun. Went on a cruise before that was fun. Just hanging out with the family and doing all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
The usual.
The usual.
Look,
Yeah.
The Sean has one of your hats, the new hats.
I love it.
Yeah, I bought that Saturday.
The red,
Yep.
like the fish
Sick.
one
The blue one.
with the fish on it.
Yep.
Dude,
Sick looking.
So they're a hot commodity.
Badass
So
hat.
I
Man.
want to get one of those.
sold out.
I can see why.
Sold out.
It was a super cool hat.
Yeah.
Who
You
come up
didn't-
with that?
Joe, you didn't design the hat. Yeah, you did do that. You saw the hat.
Get
stuck
credit.
up-
I
stuck
get
a patch on
Yeah,
it.
you still get credit
Close
for
enough?
it. You still get credit.
I'm not going to get
That's got to be worth something,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
I know.
know anything about merch.
No.
It's all
Ask
right.
Joey how to edit a podcast. That shows you how much he knows. 'Cause
That's what he knows.
That's 1/8 of what it is. Yeah, yeah, exactly. What about you? Can we talk about your latest endeavor, your latest venture?
Oh,
That can we mention that? It's
yeah.
public. I mean, people saw you.
It is very public.
Yeah,
it is
people
very
saw you,
public.
yeah.
So yes, I am a high school referee. my wife thinks I'm going through some weird like crisis.
It's not
in my-
weird,
but
dude.
It's not.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's not. I want to be pushed.
Yeah,
I
you got
wanna
to
try something.
experience stuff,
And-
right?
And high school football.
High school.
Yeah, okay.
And middle school football. So my buddy Lee Bailey asked me.
I know
So
Lee.
it's a few months of training and classes and courses.
He studied. He
And-
was studying
yeah.
hard.
And I
for
just
it.
took test number 2.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I get picked up for a playoff game.
Okay.
But I'm a first year guy. I probably won't,
Right,
But I would
right,
like
right,
to.
right.
I would really like
But I
to.
mean, what happens in like what 3, 2, 5 years? You're in NFL or something. Who knows, right?
D1. Yeah.
Okay.
D1
No, baby.
college.
Shoot high.
I am. Yeah. And
You know what I
I
mean?
told him, I said, look, I'm shooting for rookie of the year.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do they have that for
I don't
referee?
know.
Well, you can
But
create
in my
it.
mind.
Yeah, in your
In my
mind.
mind.
Yeah.
Got to aim high.
I'm going to tell everybody I'm
Yeah.
rookie of the year.
Rookie
whatever.
of the year.
But you don't get any closer to the game than as a referee, as a player.
right.
And I love it because it's so scripted. Everything has a certain sequence that it happens.
Okay.
When you meet with coaches, when you meet with players,
Kind of like the military, like in that
Very.
regard. Okay.
And I'll tell you, there's a lot of retired military that do it, and which I didn't know, but maybe we just gravitate to it for
Right.
some odd reason
right.
because it is very
Rules,
structured.
yeah.
And you do your lane, and I
Rules is rules.
get picked up on a crew of people that I don't know who they are, but they rely on me to just do my job,
Yeah.
and I rely on them, and it just works so fun.
Have you learned any outside of like the rules and the testing and all that, but just like do y'all have a secret code or language that y'all
There is,
speak?
but I can't talk about
Okay,
it.
you can't
I
say anything about it.
No,
Yeah.
next topic. Yeah.
I tell you, I have to kill you.
Yeah. Have you had to kick anybody out of a game yet?
No,
Not yet?
No, but I've seen
you're
it, though.
green. You're green.
I'm so
You're
green.
so
I'm
green.
so green.
Yeah, you haven't even fired your weapon.
Look, let me
He's
tell you.
still post the flag in the air.
All right, so my first flag, Biloxi was playing Gulfport,
Mhm.
and I'm a back judge, and number 55, the blindside block. Yeah, and I see it's plain as day. And I was like, oh my God, this is my first one. I got it. So I take my flag and I throw it up in the air.
Yeah.
I should have thrown it that way.
Hit you on the head.
And I see it come down. It was a weak
It's a
throw.
wimpy
It's
throw.
a wimpy throw. My first flag.
That's what I'm getting at. Like
the other
a
refs make fun of
language.
you?
Did the other guys look at you like
Yeah. Oh, they knew. And then they said, "Where's the flag?" I said, "It's back there." They're like, "Why isn't it?" And then he said, "What was it?" And I was like, I took a second, got my composure, and I said, "Blindside block, number 55." He said, "Yeah, it sounds good."
okay, good deal.
But it was my first one, so I'll always remember.
Oh man, you got so many firsts coming though. Like first kicking somebody out of a game, first time you get cussed out.
There's so much.
Yeah,
There's
can't.
so much.
You got to document this and come back
It's
on the
definitely
show.
not his first time to be cussed out.
Well, I mean, on the field.
Okay.
But I'll tell you,
Yeah, for sure. He's been cussed
nobody
out.
likes you.
Yeah,
And
no, I mean,
nobody.
nobody.
You make one good call,
Right.
and the next one,
You're dead to it.
the fans hate you, the
Right.
coaches hate you, the players hate you.
Right.
But do you try to make it even the next time? Like,
No, not at
This
all.
is a by the book.
I
guy.
know, right?
Not by
It
the
doesn't
book.
matter. Yeah, and you really got to have blinders on because the coach is like right in your face, like you didn't see that. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
No, I did.
No, I mean,
what
I
are you
did.
talking about? I'm one guy.
but it is super fun.
So you're enjoying it.
I'm really enjoying it.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just another oddity for me.
Another feather in the cap. Yeah. I've been to war and I do
And
middle
I do
school football.
I do middle school
And
football.
I could see that being more nerve wracking than a war
It
zone.
really is.
Yeah.
It really people just screaming at you.
And you can't shoot them.
You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
And I'll
It's
be
worse.
at the end of the game. I mean, the referee and the umpires. Yeah, I mean, you move as a unit.
Mhm.
Yeah, people get pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Run to your
People
car.
get pissed.
Yeah, so it's like a formation.
It is.
Yeah, you got a fire team and like
You move
security. Somebody pulling security.
It's crazy.
And which I don't know if it freaks Nick out as much as it does me, but it blows my mind that he can stay focused on something that long.
oh, absolutely.
Really?
And it's really it's
I've
just a
seen 'em in
matter.
action.
It's just a matter of seconds.
I've
If
seen
you're
'em.
watching your lane.
Yeah.
You have your coverage person who you're watching.
Right.
And then when the play's over, everything just resets.
Yes.
So you do the same few
Okay.
things in your mind, few
See?
checks,
See?
yeah, and then
Yeah.
the play happens. So my attention span is very small, but
Right.
luckily it's
But I'm
a
sure-
He
small
said
piece.
smart.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I mean, but it's big around.
Yeah.
My attention span is real big around, but it's small.
My attention span is girthy.
Yes. Yeah. If you're old enough to get that joke, we're old enough to say it. What was the learning process like on that? Was it intense? Is there
Well,
classes? Is it online? How does that work?
A lot of it was
Did you go to
on.
college for that?
No, I wish. A lot of it was
YouTube
was online,
Okay.
yeah, and self study, yeah, seminars, yeah, like meetings. Yeah, every Wednesday you go
Yeah.
to a meeting and
Okay.
you discuss the old film, things that you did last week that
Y'all do
you
that?
see.
Oh, so there's like
right.
off the field
There
stuff.
is. There's so
You don't
much.
just leave it on the Thursday
no,
night. We leave it on the field. No.
Talk about
Okay.
like the mistakes you made.
Oh, yeah.
all the-
Yeah, it's something that other people
I didn't
made.
realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
either.
is
Should've
very-
done,
yeah,
what you
it was-
shouldn't have
it is
done.
so in depth, but I think that's why I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, it gives me another outlet of
Have you been reamed in the meeting yet? Like Jones again?
I'll take-
Seriously?
look,
We talked about this last week, and it's you just staring off in the wrong space. Like that.
Yeah, I fell.
Oh,
I
really?
tripped. I tripped.
Can we get that
I
video?
saw that.
No.
I was that close to getting that
we gotta
video.
get that video.
I was,
No,
there
I
is
was,
no
I was
video
at
of
St.
it.
Martin. Yeah, I was a
St.
line
Martin middle
judge.
school game. Nobody was videoing
Middle school
that.
game. There wasn't nobody there.
Okay, so nobody saw it.
But I'm watching
It
and
was
they're
great.
going out of bounds. So I go to spot the ball and two players run into me. Yeah, so I fall. Yeah,
And you pick yourself back up.
and
quick.
I pick myself back up. Yeah, not a big deal. But who was sitting up there? Nick and Stephanie.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Could you hear him from the stands?
And when I got back in the truck, yeah, you look at your phone at 10,000. You're like, oh, I heard you
Wait,
fell.
didn't say look at his
Before
phone?
the game even ends. Yeah.
15 people
Yes,
text me
yes,
like, I heard you
yeah.
fell. I'm like,
Nick's just over there like,
What about all the
15
good
people
stuff I
text
did?
him.
yeah, what about all the good
Actually, it
stuff?
was 30.
Yeah.
He only
Yeah.
saw 15 of those texts.
That's
yeah.
it.
No, you're not getting any compliments. It's only,
No, none.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
cussing him. It was great.
Yeah. So Lee prompted all that. That was
Lee did, and I love
it's funny
it.
how life works, huh?
It is.
Just a random text, and now here you are in an Adidas uniform,
Rookie of the year.
a Foot Locker uniform. I mean, running up and down the field.
And I did the the whole get up.
Yeah.
I love
Did you
it.
feel official?
I did.
Because you are an official.
I feel official.
You know, the best thing is like he shaves his beard for every game.
I do. I shave.
To look like that's the level of commitment.
That's
That's
it.
there.
But
Yeah.
Right.
I
admire it.
And,
It's
and
great.
I asked Lee. I said, Nia, hey, Nia, do
Facial
I
hair,
need
yeah,
to
what's
shave?
going
And
on?
he said, do what you feel. I said, no.
That was-
thanks.
yeah.
That's some
That was a yes.
Master
That's a yes.
Yoda type
Do
advice.
what you feel.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
I felt
do I-
that way.
is that a yes or a no? Right? Like, what do I need to do?
Because you'd be looking out there like,
You know, it's gonna be funny if in like he goes a whole season, 2 seasons or whatever, and then he just finds out like Lee was just trolling you to make you shave every game. He's
Just
like,
every
facial
day.
hair's fine. I just want to see if you do
I
it.
want to see.
See if you fall for it.
It is. It's a.
because I know you want to go to the next level, like to like college. It's like you got to run. You got
Yeah.
you got to actually
Physical. There's a physical
yeah,
test.
physical test. You got to
And-
run.
and-
You got to do all the things.
His Lee's sister. She's an
Miss
NFL.
Sarah.
NFL.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She's in NFL.
Yeah.
And I think that was
First
part of it.
First female.
First female.
Yeah.
And I think that was part of it that Lee asked me. I mean, yeah, I try not to tell people no.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to experience
remember
new things.
Yeah.
I know.
take advantage of
I want
that.
to try some new stuff.
Try new stuff. Never tell anybody no.
Right. That could get you some trouble. Anyway, keep going. Yeah. Right.
I'm going to Brazil.
Right. No, I'm proud of you, dude. That's
Thank
awesome,
you.
man. You can
Thank you.
stay busy.
I'm trying. Bro.
No, I think you're
I'm
doing a good
trying.
job.
I'm trying.
Anybody else got any weird hobbies on that side of the table that we need to know about?
Oh,
Not that's
Sean-
weird,
Sean
but like
did the,
out of the ordinary.
The what's the
Flight
race?
school.
Oh, Sean's going to flight school.
The flight school last
Is that
Monday. That was
fight
fun.
school or flight school?
Flights, airplanes.
Okay.
That
All
was
right.
fun.
Okay. All right.
Did that, and then I went
That's always
to.
exciting.
So you getting your pilot's license?
I'd like to. It's just very expensive. But
Okay.
it's very fun going up there.
So when you say it's expensive, like what you just took a one-off class or something? What happened?
Yeah, my mom for my birthday got me
Introductory.
a gift certificate to do like the intro flight. So I went up for about an hour. Just
Okay.
fly around.
All right.
Did some
Did
tricks.
it hook you?
Oh, it was very fun. I
Yeah.
would definitely like to do it.
It's like
Yeah, I-
barrel rolls or what?
No, we went up there, stalled the engine, dropped real quick. That was fun. That was a
They
cool
turned the
experience.
engine off?
Yeah.
No. We're not doing that.
That was
I'd
bad.
be like,
It
don't
just
ever
dropped
do
for a
that.
little bit.
Don't ever
What
do
if it
that.
doesn't turn back
Because
on?
what if it doesn't turn back on?
Yeah.
We were over the
Exactly
water.
right.
I mean, it could have been worse, but it was fun.
That's not a great
That's
place
the
to
worst.
land either. I'm not a pilot,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't think you want to fall anywhere, but it was fun.
yeah, in an open field, I would do that, right? Because
Yeah.
you can control descent right now
The
and land it.
idea.
Yeah.
Spot
That
was
was fun.
be.
Yeah.
Did some quick turns. That was cool. And then just got back from racing school. That was cool.
I heard you mention something about that before we live.
I
Tell
was
me.
out in Charlotte. That
Okay.
was fun.
Like, again, just a
Can't make
one-off.
up your mind what you want to do. Like
Gift
maybe I want to be a
certificate?
pilot.
Ford,
Maybe I
sounds
wanna
like
be
your
a
mom
racer.
gives great gifts.
Yeah.
God.
Kelly
She
does.
does.
She
Yeah,
does.
My
sweetheart.
birthday.
Yeah, you want to go flying?
Birthday is March
drive it?
25th.
Yeah, really.
No, I got my
Same
car.
with her
And,
husband's.
Ford invited me out to their Mustang racing school. So that was super. I got to do like the drag strip. all this
Why
kind
did
of
they do
He's
that?
got a Mustang.
stuff. I don't know. I
That's
do have
not
It's a
how that
Mustang
works.
owner thing.
That's
I
not
don't know how it
is
works. I don't know how it
I
works.
think they
I
just
don't
started
know
doing
Mustang.
Everybody's
that.
invited. I don't own a Mustang either. They
Yeah.
invited me to drive it.
I think
You
they
drive
just started
Dodge.
doing that program. It was fun. But yeah, I went out there, did like the drag strip, drift brake. I was there for like all day yesterday. It was really fun.
Sounds fun. I know people that some guys up in Hattiesburg. They race. I don't really know what style of car. It's Porsches. It's like I guess they mod them out or whatever, and
Yep.
then they go on the track and stuff like that. I've seen pictures and videos. It looks really fun. Looks
Yeah.
a little dangerous, but fun.
That's whatever.
Yeah. So you're gonna continue with that or no?
No, I think that was just like a one-off thing.
Okay.
I don't want to break my car.
Oh, I got you.
I'd rather break
Realtor.
theirs.
Any wild things going on over there with you? You still making the kick ass?
No, I'm
Retired from that? Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
yeah.
I know.
Right here,
kinda-
you can see the B right here. That's
Taking it easy. Work at the butcher shop some. And,
okay. Filling in for the high school kids when they're out of
yeah,
town.
I try and stay in the hood all weekend.
I like it.
it.
I like it.
Ride my security car around. Make
Yeah.
sure everybody's in line.
Yeah, y'all got a fun neighborhood.
Yeah,
That is fun. Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay. All right. I dig it. Nick, and then you got the guitar, right? That's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
man.
Minus
Yeah.
buying things.
Trying to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Okay.
Where are we playing? Where's our first?
It's committed. Like it's
Yeah,
got to be
like-
part of the deal.
Yeah. I mean,
What did I say?
we're looking fall next year.
Oh no, he said where though, right?
Yeah,
Where?
Julep room next year. Fall
Julep
next
room.
year.
Got to be
August?
We haven't
September?
booked a date.
No, we haven't
so
booked
to
a date.
speak yet.
We don't have
I
a set
mean-
list or
VIP
talent.
only.
For sure.
No,
Invite
we're-
only.
invite-
Yeah,
yeah.
invite only.
Invite only. The whole world's coming.
The whole
Whole
world.
world. We're gonna live stream.
Live stream it. Absolutely.
How many
Yeah,
songs?
I'm in. Man,
I mean, how many views do you want?
millions.
Oh, and speaking of that, I think
All of them.
the first time we were on here,
Yeah.
I think was your most views. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive.
We'll go with that.
I think it is. I think
It might have been at that point.
Story, and I'm sticking to
and
it.
maybe at the time.
Yeah.
Maybe at the time.
Not survive a
Which
sinking
is
boat.
not a big deal. Which is not a big deal. I mean,
No, it's not.
okay.
Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
Well, I watch it all the time.
Yeah. I will say top 5 most fun conversations is always with you.
I zoom in on you.
Yeah. Just watch me
It's
only.
crazy.
Yeah, I love
It's
it.
crazy.
All right, listen. You got 20 minutes to go vote. If you haven't already done it, you don't know what the hell you're waiting on. You're probably not gonna get in line either. So anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything turns out and the world doesn't burn down tonight or tomorrow. Let me flash this up real quick before we end everything. Here it comes. Here it comes. Boom. It's the Butcher on Tucker. They're inviting you to their Vets and Tailgates 2024. This is year 4, we said?
Year four.
Year
Yes.
4. So this ain't their first rodeo, man. They know what they're doing. It's to celebrate and honor the friends and family of those who have served this country. What better day to have them on the show than Election Day, man? All joking aside, man, we live in a great country. Super proud to be an American. Even our political system, the way we do
American
everything.
made.
That's right, baby. Look, there we go.
American made. America.
Oh, my
You know-
mic's up my hat. That's why I couldn't hear.
Yeah, there's just so much to be proud of that we have that other countries don't. The freedom of speech, man. I didn't realize until a couple years ago, like not even Europe has that.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know that we were like really one of
Censorship.
the only
Really?
ones, and they're trying to erode that every step of the way. So anyway,
Who are you voting for,
let
Jerry?
me get off my. Get a little pissed off. I've been mad all day. Leave me alone. Anyway, Vets and Tailgates. I don't know how.
Vets and
Vets and
Tailgates.
Tailgates, November the 9th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. At the Home Depot in Biloxi. Free food.
Hometown lumber.
That's what I said.
Hometown
Hometown
lumber.
lumber.
It's
That's what I
okay.
said.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Jesus
Hometown lumber.
Christ.
7812 Lamar Pool Road. I'm assuming. In
Hopefully the
Right
weather
off
stays
exit
good.
50.
right off
Yeah,
exit 50.
hopefully the weather stays good.
Ground beef sale tomorrow.
We
Come out.
got a
Ground
big
meat.
tent. Hey, and one thing I want to add is something that we love to do. We don't always get together and do it, but going out to the VA and putting flags and wreaths on
Yeah.
the veterans' grave.
I've done
Okay.
it before, my daughter.
Yeah,
Man,
It's cool stuff. Yeah.
it's that's one of my favorite things to do. And if you know, with our lives, we got so much stuff going on. Sometimes we can't all make it. I'll go out there by myself, or I'll go out there with 10 people. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
If you
is,
get the opportunity to do it, it's an awesome thing to do.
is this on Veterans Day, or do they do this all throughout the year?
No, it's Memorial Day for the flags, and then they do
Christmas.
wreaths around
Wreaths.
Christmas.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
they put them out one day and they pick them up another day. You know, a week apart, month apart, whatever it is.
We did it one time
And
as well.
It's really,
it was super.
really,
They-
really cool experience.
A lot of
It
the
is.
ROTCs, like, will get
Yeah.
out. They'll see all
Oh,
of
yeah.
them
It's
out
kind
there.
of like it's good but bad. Like I don't know. It's like you know what I'm talking about because these are people that died. A lot of them gave their life.
Yeah,
you know,
right,
whatever.
right,
it's like
right.
a different
Right.
experience. And
But you learn a lot. I didn't realize what the coins were on top of the gravestones. I mean, headstones. So you go out there and see coins, and I'm going to be totally wrong, but like a quarter you served with them, or a dime. You
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I didn't know anything about
yeah,
that. So I'm
yeah.
just walking out there, and there's like quarters, and like Avery's like picking them up. I'm like, no, don't
Yeah,
put it.
don't do that. I don't know what they're here for, but I know you're
Yeah, I think you're
supposed
supposed to pick them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you get in touch with people for that? Is it an organization or do
Crusaders for Veterans. Is
I
that what
think
it is?
so, yeah.
It usually posted on Facebook or stuff.
Okay.
Or you can follow the VA's website or whatever. And like the Memorial Day, shoot, my mind's blank, but it's usually the Saturday before Memorial Day.
Okay.
And they used to do this Tuesday after Memorial Day, which is always hard for me to make. But now they do it like the Saturday after Memorial Day to pick up. And there's about 20,000 graves out there.
There's a pile of them.
And seriously, in 30 minutes time, not counting traveling time or anything, but you get out there and you start putting out flags on graves.
Uh-huh.
And in 30 minutes time, the whole cemetery is done.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And now picking up, I enjoy picking up is probably more than putting out,
Really?
but it takes a little longer because less people show up.
Right.
And the as far as like the wreaths, I'd much rather pick up than put out.
Right.
Seems a little less clusterfuckish.
Yeah.
But
Speaks from the heart. I love it.
yeah, you know, I mean, but it's just it's a great experience. You know, whether you're just want to go out there and just see it. Really, truly, you could just go out there and just
Yeah.
sit and watch. You
Correct,
know, and it's
correct.
cool. You know, and we'll go. A lot of times we'll go meet and eat breakfast. If sometimes we don't get to breakfast, we'll go eat breakfast afterwards. You know, and have a Bloody Mary or
Be a spectator.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really cool though. So if you have the opportunity, it's a great experience.
Get involved.
To do. Yes.
Yeah, get involved
Really,
and
really cool.
learn to appreciate what we have. I guess
Yes,
would be the take
yes,
home for that.
yes,
So once again,
And why we have it.
that's
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
And the people who earned
Right.
it. November the 9th, y'all go check it out. Is there a Facebook page? Not page, but event for that I could? Do you know Facebook
I
event?
shared the the post of it. It's just a post of it right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just
okay.
a flyer. It's what you
Okay.
had up
Yeah.
there.
All right. Well, maybe we
You
can
follow the Butcher on Tucker.
Yeah.
Follow the
Follow their
updates.
page.
We'll get one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get one of these guys. to put one
And we
up.
can post it on our stories and stuff
yeah.
too. So I want to thank everybody on the watching on the lives, the replay, and the audio side, on the podcast side. Thanks everybody for the comments. I missed a lot of them because I had the other stuff pulled up. This program's a little different the way it operates with the comments. But thank y'all for chiming in. Jordan, I missed yours. Nicholas, Jordan, and Phil. Man, thank y'all for chiming in and commenting. Go download the app if you haven't done it. The Brownwater Banter app is free in the App Store and Google Play. And if y'all keep tuning in, man, we'll keep